Welcome everybody to the first ever video game butt battle tournament, where we take video games' biggest, strongest, thickest, most powerful asses in gaming and analyze their hips, booty, and ass to see who would win in a butt battle. This next battle will be a battle of pure and utter mass. The huge ass of Twintelle versus the giant ass Great Fairy. These battles will be ranked 20 points for overall butt size, 20 points for butt experience if they use butt attacks, 20 points for overall butt power, and 20 points for confidence in their butts. Enough talk, let's get this booty battle underway. Twintelle, the owner of quite possibly the biggest butt in video games. There's no question that the size of Twintelle's massive ass gets the max 20 points. In fact, this is the first time I've even wanted to go above the max amount of points for a category. If this tournament was just purely based off of butt size, then Twintelle might have already won. However, that's not the case. If Twintelle was in any other game other than ARMS, like Smash, you better believe she'd have butt attacks. But nope, she's only in ARMS, so no butt attacks. Sadly, 0 points for experience. When it comes to the potential power of Twintelle's enormous ass, the thing is just too big, and with the added ability to slow down time, the amount of things she could do with that ass to inflict damage is endless in my eyes. 20 points for power. For confidence, she got that French badass with a fat ass Widowmaker vibes. Full points for confidence, and if she just used that bakery as a weapon, she'd get perfect points across the board from me. The Great Fairy with the Great Ass from the Legend of Zelda series. Just like with many other Zelda characters, the Great Fairy has many forms, but of course I took the one with the fattest ass. The Great Fairy from Hyrule Warriors. Her ass alone is huge and might warrant max points in size, but if we also add that to the fact that the character is huge in general, I'm kind of obligated to give the Great Fairy the full 20 points for size. When it comes to using that size in battle, I actually completely forgot that the Great Fairy does indeed use her colossal ass as a weapon in Hyrule Warriors. If I had remembered that when I first constructed this tournament, I might not have matched her up against Twintelle of all people, in the first round at that. So it's just one butt attack, but it is a massive AoE that kills basically everything around her fat ass and the impact it causes, enough for 10 points in experience, but 20 points in power. I don't know the exact amount of damage it does, but when considering the AoE of her butt slam, combined with the fact that she's a Great Fairy who normally grants power to Link himself, I have to give her the max 20 points for power. Confidence? I probably don't have to say much for this one. If you're watching the footage and have also experienced the flirtation and use of sexuality the Great Fairies have presented throughout the series, you'd know that I also have to give Great Fairy the max 20 points for confidence. Now let's get to these results. These are two of the biggest, fattest asses in the tournament, so naturally they both get the full max 20 points for size. When it comes to experience, however, Twintelle has no butt attacks, whereas Great Fairy has one big AoE butt attack, so she wins experience 10-0. Power, we've seen Great Fairy's power, and we know Twintelle's ass would be as powerful as possible. Again, 20 points max for power. Confidence, pretty easy. These two are very confident of their giant asses, and they would be confident in putting them into battle. So that's a full max 20 points for confidence for each. This one's a lot tougher than I thought it would have been originally. I kind of forgot about Great Fairy's butt attack, and now looking at this footage while I'm editing, I see that Great Fairy's ass is huge. I really shouldn't have put it in the first round, but I do really like this matchup. But that being said, Twintelle is one of my favorites, and I do think that she would win in this butt battle. So my vote goes to Twintelle, so that's another 20 points for her. Now let's see what my viewers had to say. Well, once again, it looks like my vote doesn't matter because the viewers voted for Twintelle, 74%. So that's another 74 points for her, whereas only 26% voted for Great Fairy. So that's another 26 points for her. Let's add up all these points and see who won this butt battle. And it looks like Twintelle outsized Great Fairy in this heavyweight butt battle. Twintelle wins 154 to 96.